The WagonR is one of the country's top 5 highest selling cars. So any news on this model is sure to get attention. The only surviving tall boy in India, the WagonR has moved through several generations, and while still a bit of a bread box, it's definitely more stylish than before, right? In terms of equipment and powertrain too, things have changed. But the WagonR is still very much a basic hatch and not in the same league as the Polos or even the Figos.
April 2010, that's when the new generation of the WagonR drove in. Surprising almost just how much time has gone by. The blue-eyed boy campaign, remember? So the little blue eyes are still here. Most of what you see here hasn't really changed. And so when I say that this is a makeover or a facelift, it's a very subtle one. The change, the real, or perhaps the only real change, is in here in the face, because what they've done is they've got this integrated U-shaped grille. Integrated because now you don't have these two parts. It almost seems like one big unit. And that's more in keeping with the kind of design language you pretty much see from all the other Suzuki cars. And so that's why it's intentionally been done to make the WagonR more a part of the family in that sense. Otherwise, all the proportions, everything else that you see on the car, pretty much the same. Now, the WagonR, remember, is quite a high seller for Maruti. It's not the top selling car, but it's still doing about, 11,000 odd cars every month. So it's a very significant model, and so a little bit of a refresh like that, few changes on the inside, perhaps crucial to keep the interest alive. New colors, there are 7 colors in all and 2 of them are new. Ecru beige is this one of the 2 new colors.
Prices of the facelifted WagonR have gone up, as all upgrades usually do. The hike is 10,000 rupees. But the good news is that while Maruti announced an overall price hike across its model portfolio a few days after launching this car, the revised prices take that hike into account already. On the inside, the car looks refreshed for sure. The top-end VXI has all beige seat upholstery, while the LXI and the LX get black and beige combination seats. The dash is now two-tone as well, with plastic quality looking enhanced and pretty smart overall. The use of black and beige with a few metallic highlights are smart, and the design of the inbuilt music system has also been refreshed with an eagle wing pattern. That in-dash system though is only available on the top-end variant. The dash also has this new pop-open storage box which is new, and it's targeted at women according to the company. We wish. The seats on the WagonR are very meager, and yes, while cost is a factor, we'd love to see more comfortable seats on this car. So that's a note for the future perhaps? On the move, the WagonR is zippy and maneuverable, but the car is still very much only a city runabout and fills that need efficiently. Handling at higher speeds is not great, but then that's always been the chink in its armor.
No massive changes when it comes to the drivetrain, though of course a little bit of work has been carried out on the engine, and this is something you've seen from Maruti engineers in the past, where the R&D guys basically take the engine apart and try and find ways to reduce engine friction. What that does is it helps with fuel efficiency, of course, and so even though mechanically or in terms of figures there are no real changes, you do get 8% higher fuel efficiency now from the K10 unit, which is always good news, isn't it, especially for us in India. And so Maruti says that even though the prices of the cars keep going up, it's measures like that which will actually help consumers in the long run. Let's just run you through the tech specs to refresh your memory.
The car's big USP is that K10 engine, of course, with a claimed mileage of 20.5 kilometers per litre of petrol. Yep, that's the improved mileage figure now. The WagonR remains a good choice for small families and city slickers, but with cars like the Honda Brio and Chevrolet Beat raising consumer aspirations and the imminent entry of rivals from Fiat, Datsun and even more from Hyundai, it's going to be an exciting future for this space as well.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app, fully optimized for retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.